I regret to inform you, there is once again something amiss with the Make America Great Again movement. There are dark forces at play, I guess. I don't know. We are supposed to be, it's in the name, making America great again. There are so many things that President Trump told us, and I do still believe that he intends to deliver on his agenda, but there's some strange things, strange happenings. Something is amiss because if you recall, this is the Trump energy that we signed up for.
Our message is very simple. If you come illegally into the United States, you're going to jail or you're going back to where you came from, or perhaps even further than that. You know what that means?
That was what America voted on. But now I don't understand what's happening. I said this a couple weeks ago. I don't understand who is behind all of these decisions. I have my suspicions, but I don't know who is in President Trump's ear telling him before the midterms, you know what? You should go softer. You should have a softer touch on illegal immigrants. You should be more gentle with them. Who the hell is saying that? Whoever the hell is saying that needs to be fired because that is not what we voted for. Over in Minneapolis, Tom Homan just announced a full pullback of the ICE immigration surge there. So they are drawing out. They're leaving Minneapolis. And somehow they're trying to explain to you, no. This is actually a win.
As President Trump has said from day one, we're going to prioritize the public safety threats. Again, but prioritization doesn't mean forget about everybody else. That means you have a criminal alien here and non-criminal here. The criminal always comes first because he's the biggest threat to the communities. We're going to continue to force immigration law. But we're going to get back to the footprint here, the normal footprint here. But we're going to continue to enforce immigration law. That's what the American people voted for. But it has to be a priority of criminals. And look, I hear all the hate about, you should arrest everybody. Well, we are. But we're prioritizing those who are the biggest threat to our community. The rapists, the murderers, the child molesters. That's the right thing to do. But I'll say it again. President Trump made a promise of mass deportation, and that's what this country's going to get.
That's just so... I really like Tom Homan. I really do. He looks like a defeated man there, in my opinion. It looks like this is hard for him to do, and he's trying his best to do his job and spin it the way that he thinks is going to be best received by the American people. But to hear our borders are in the Trump 2.0 administration refer to them as criminals and non-criminals is actually incredibly insulting. They're all criminals. They are all, if they are here illegally, they are all criminals. It's in the name illegal. So why are we using this rhetoric? Why are we giving in to the toddler temper tantrums of the left? Why are you allowing the state of Minnesota to circumvent federal law? And they're literally flaunting it in front of your face. And you're like, yeah, well, we don't want this smoke. Really? You're giving the W to Tim Walz? They're all illegal. Arrest them, detain them, arrest them, and deport them. It's really that simple. I'm still reading headlines illegal immigrant crashes car into ICE vehicle in dangerous attempt to resist arrest in St. Paul, Minnesota. Is that not a threat? Is that not how criminal do you need to be? Because they're all criminals. So how criminal do you need to be? This is just like the CBS News headline that was so disingenuous. Only less than 14% are actually violent. Oh, okay. Well, you're not counting the drug traffickers. You're not counting the sex traffickers. You're not counting the people who commit DUIs who could kill American citizens. You're not counting this guy. Well, this guy's not violent. He just crashed his car into an ICE vehicle. He was only trying to resist arrest. So he's nonviolent. So he's a non-criminal. So he doesn't count. How far are we extending this logic? Because this is not what we voted for. What we voted for were mass deportations. What we voted for was everyone needs to go home. And I don't like this rhetoric. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I do not like this rhetoric. I think that this is like, if you want to energize your base to go out into the midterms to make sure that you guys don't lose power, you are doing things that you said that you were going to do. You bring that Trump energy that I just played for you. I don't like it. I don't think the American people like it. You tell me in the comments. You let me know in the comments. All this will do is teach the left that they can continue with the lies, that they can continue with the misrepresentation, that they can continue with the fake statistics, that they can continue with the optics of, oh my gosh, there's a little boy and he was being arrested by ICE, rather than no, actually his asshole father just ditched him. He said, every man for himself, son, go save yourself. Good luck to you. And then just left the kid defenseless. And ICE actually came in and saved this kid from being like a new orphan. So all this is doing is teaching all of those people, all of these evil people who are trying to manipulate the public, that it works. It works. Keep doing it because it works. We just got our way. Ha ha ha. Nanny, nanny, boo boo. That's all that this is teaching them. This is a very dangerous precedent. Extremely dangerous precedent. Now, remember, Democrats don't actually care about these people. They don't actually think these people are equal to them or anything else. And sometimes the quiet part they accidentally say out loud. Sometimes they accidentally let it slip that actually I just want them for slave labor, as it turns out. And I want to play for you Representative Becca Balint back in June.
We have to come to a place in Congress where it is no longer a political issue, but we see it as an existential issue for the country. If we don't have avenues for people to come here legally to work or to build a home here, I'm going to be really crude right now. We're not going to have anybody around to wipe our asses because we don't have enough people.
Oh, that sounds like someone who's super respectful of immigrants. That sounds like someone who definitely doesn't think they're just here to do the jobs that Americans don't want to do. Who else is going to wipe your ass? Who else is going to fix your shingles on your roof? Who else is going to clean your home? Oh, I'm sorry. Are immigrants more, do they have more skills than that? That's all I thought of them. That these people are all saying the quiet parts out loud because that is actually what they think of these immigrants. Remember the Martha's Vineyard folks. They're like, oh, how could you possibly do that? All right, you guys take them. Actually, it turns out we don't want them here, but we'll send them on their way with a nice box of Frosted Flakes, I believe is what they did. These people are unhinged. It's unbelievable. Now, it's not just what's happening in Minnesota and the drawdown. It's also what the hell is happening at the DOJ. Now, I've said this for a long time. I'm not fond of Pam Bondi. I don't think she's qualified for her position. And yet she was given an opportunity to prove me wrong yesterday. She didn't. Spoiler alert, she didn't. So she was at a hearing and they asked her, of course, about the Epstein files, which understandably you would want to push back because the Democrats in these hearings are very rude. But I don't know where she thought she was walking into. I don't know what kind of preparation she got, but clearly it was not enough.
Over the last 4 years, one word about Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why? Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear.
They're
Ruskin.
laughing because
the
this
Dow
is stupid.
over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. Okay. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
I'm sorry, Pam Bondi, economist. Harvard economist. Like what? Like, okay, that's not what you're there to talk about. So while I understand you wanting to get these people, I gotcha. You're not going to get me. I'm going to get you. Like that's your big pushback, your big comeback. By the way, nothing she said there sounded genuine at all. You have to wonder how she became the top attorney in this entire country. And I beg of President Trump, please, there are so many better picks. It's not too late. Fire Pam Bondi and bring someone in who knows what the hell they are doing before we get creamed at the midterms. Please, I implore you.